Oh. Ew. Hmm. Right. Okay. How the fuck am I gonna solve this? Just making it worse, to be honest. Yeah, it's gone for. Damn it. Alright. Not sure how to fix this. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm fucking about with the mic. You didn't want to hear that. The shock mount, the elastic bands, they are fucked. So I have to buy a new one, but I couldn't find any. So I've been fiddling around with it, which wasn't the best idea. So now it is kind of fucked. And if that, you know, if it's, you will hear everything, right? If I hit the desk, you will hear something like this. So that's absolutely insane. So yeah, I've been trying to fix it. Also, fuck Facebook. I am trying Trovo again though, so we'll see. Doesn't matter now anyway with the upload, so. Here we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, I instantly forgot about this. Rup. Alright. Let's see what we need to do. Oh shit.
Keep the slippery bastard in sight, boys.
Alright.
Hello, Vane. I'd caught wind you'd been discovered and brought here. Didn't hear what happened after, though.
Don't me!
Best of luck to you, mate. I wish we'd parted as friends.
Hey Jessa, how you doing? Oh my god. Well, I guess that's Charles Vane. He's gonna get hanged here anyway, so.
Done.
At least according to local history. Pirate history. How are you doing, Jessa? You didn't drink too much of the 2 bottles already, did you?
Hush your pile, bloody Mick.
Fuck off, you.
Which however you sent yesterday was interesting. Which one was that? The interview one, right? Because I watched that one as well this morning.
And she's poorly now.
Mary? Mary, it's me, Edward.
Edward? Who's this fella?
It's all right, Anne. He's a friend. What's wrong with Mary?
She's ill.
And her child?
They took her. No idea where. Oh! Oh! Oh!
I know it pains, my lady, But we must be silent. Can you walk?
What a lecture.
Lean on me, Mary. Come on.
I can't.
Search every cell!
Come on, that's it.
Uh-oh. Come on.
You're all right.
Oh, the contradiction ones. I haven't watched that one though. I had to work, so.
Stop. Stop, please.
I ain't leaving you, damn it. Lift your arm.
It's no good.
I'm half drunk, not finished drinking yet.
There's no one here!
Shouldn't be drunk every day.
Put me down, Edward. Don't die on my account. Go.
This is such a pain in the ass.
Starting to feel like an addiction. That's not good.
Damn it.
Well,
You should have been the one to outlast me.
I've done my part. Will you?
the problem is if you make rules for yourself, right? I'm only allowed to drink 4 days a week or something like that, you said.
Mary.
That is the start of the end, I guess.
I'll be with you.
Because you're trying to give yourself reasons to drink. So. I rushed to the store at 7 PM because my body felt uneasy. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. Maybe you should stop drinking for a while then.
Alright, search every nook and cranny!
I do kind of know how it feels though, because I quit smoking like about a year ago, I think. Oh, this is not good. Hope you can handle the freedom. You might, if you can't, you might have where you started. I guess addictions is not, you know, having a drinking problem. You shouldn't say anything, to be honest. Don't smoke, that's gross. I smoked for many, many years. You don't have a drink. Everybody who drinks daily has a drinking problem. And if you say it's just a beer or something, you're just in denial. Actually, if you drink once every 2 weeks, then your body's already trying to get... You're not anymore? Because you used to be. Once every 2 weeks, yeah. Then your body is already adjusting
happened
towards
to
the
Mary?
alcohol.
What's wrong?
Is she gone?
So yeah. I mean, if you don't make any rules, right? And it's like...
Oh.
What will you do now? Nothing sensible.
Now on holiday, 4 beers a week average. At home, maybe
You
one or two.
haven't earned
Okay.
this, but
Yeah, that's not that bad.
they suit you.
good fortune to you, Edward.
That's not much. Well, it it actually is, right? But on holiday when eating out. Yeah, I do get that, right? But I mean, like me, for example, I don't feel bad if I smoke a cigarette, right? Because everybody thinks like, oh no, you can't, you can't drink at all, or otherwise you're addicted, or you can't smoke at all, or you're addicted. That's not true at all. Moderation is the key in everything. So if I smoke a cigarette, I don't feel bad the next day, right? Sometimes I'm fucking having a lot of stress at work. I buy a pack of cigarettes. I smoke it. That's it. I smoked like 2 packs this year, maybe 3. I don't care. But it stays at 1 pack, right? So I buy a pack, I will smoke it, and then that's it again. And you have to do that with drinking as well. It's just moderation, right? Enjoy it when you're doing it, but don't, plan ahead the next time you want to actually. Yeah, but on holiday when eating out, I mean, there's Oh, that was already, you said. You guys are just silent. Alright. Don't mind me. Moderation is key. First time we agree on a lot of things, I guess.
Bring a bottle.
I teach him color first.
But moderation also means that nothing isn't a problem. Even if you quit smoking, if I'm smoking a cigarette, not everybody should panic like, oh no! Yeah,
In all your years out here, you could never achieve what I've done in 1/5 the time. Because you're a good man, Edward, see? Goodness is your disease.
That's my prize, Roberts. Now give it here!
I smoked 0 cigarettes in my life. Well, keep it that way.
Remember my creed, boy. A short life and a merry one, that is all. The world owes us nothing more than this. So take what you will, and then die before you live to see yourself made a fool.
Give it here.
That's right, boy, take it.
I'll sweeten you, maggot. I'll cut you down!
Calm, little puppy, and slink back to your kennel. You haven't the mettle for my brand of madness.
Robert! Welcome aboard, Kenway. It's prizes, plunder, and adventure ahead. Are you game? Out of my way, Ben.
Raise a glass to freedom, lads. Here's to gentlemen of fortune and women of leisure.
Are dead.
To a world full of rogues, better than all the kings and queens that kick us about.
As gentlemen of fortune, we enjoy plenty and satisfaction, pleasure and ease, liberty and power. What man with a sensible mind would choose the former life? For I have dipped my hands in muddied waters, and, withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man!
Also, because my family died with lung cancer. I guess I could say the same for me, but I only had one smoker, and that was my grandfather, who died of... No one in my family currently smokes. Well, I guess I don't either right now, right? But it's not because I'm afraid of lung cancer, to be honest. So... My God, what the hell is happening here?
Down on powerful wings to seize a grazing lamb, carried to the nest. Flying close by, a jackdaw saw the deed, and it filled his head with the idea that he too was just as strong and capable. So,
What's going
with a
on
great
here?
flapping and rustling of feathers, the jackdaw came down swiftly and clutched at the coat of a large ram. But when he tried to fly away, He found he could not lift the animal.
We didn't
but
kill
his
the old
size
man,
and
did we?
strength were
The
not up to
Grandmaster. We
task.
didn't, I think.
But even as the jackdaw struggled, the ram hardly noticed his footsteps. Nearby, just across the field,
Alright.
the shepherd saw the fluttering bird and was quite amused. Running up, he captured the jackdaw and clipped its wings. That evening, he gave the jackdaw to his children.
It's turning into something else.
What an odd
Alright.
little bird this is, father. They laughed and shouted. What do you call him?
Smoking only increases the chance? Not really.
But if you should
Nobody
ask him,
knows.
he would claim to be
It's never been proven. And that's because it's unethical to prove it. Everyone else who claims the counterwise is fucking lying. Even every every paper, everything about it. It is not possible to ever prove it.
No more than 2 years! You promised me!
You left when I needed you the most.
But you had me!
The fuck
What
are we
keeps
doing?
you wondering? Do I not make you happy?
I'm so close, Caroline. Please, just let me do this.
Because
Everything you do, I'll spy, Edward.
It's not spite that's driving me, Mary. It's courage.
Courage for what, man? There's no one left in your life to care.
Damn you all. I can handle this.
Clout. Always tearing down when you could be building things up. Or building yourself up, if nothing else.
Just leave me be.
Change course, Edward. Change your bloody course before it's too late.
Captain Kenway! You look like a bowl of plum duff.
Christ. I've got a head for 10.
On your feet.
so what the hell are we actually doing here?
You put me on the spot, Addy. After leaving me with Robert, should have hard feelings about seeing you here. But mostly I'm bloody glad.
Me too, brother. And you'll be tough to know your jackdaw is still in one piece.
Shall we set sail? You're leaving.
Aye, Edward. But I have another calling elsewhere.
Addy, listen.
When your heart and your head are ready, visit the assassins. I think you'll understand then.
Alright. What the hell happened here? We're gonna have to go. Where are we actually? We're gonna make. We need money anyway, so we're in Kingston. Okay. Maybe we should do the Templar hunt because we need the money anyway. So fucking stupid Ubisoft skip, right? We're gonna have to grind soon. Yes. The game is greedy. Yeah, well, this is the first time I think they invented the skip right, so it's quite annoying for people to pay $2 for not playing the game because they made it grindy. Absolutely bullshit. That's why I quit.
And I found where his brothers are kept. Help me release them.
No, mate. I've settled my debt. Meddling with slaves is none of my affair. I doubt there's even a Templar behind it all.
All affairs of freedom are assassins' affairs. What is your price?
What?
A man without principle must be moved by coin. How much do you need?
About
There is a key I'm
30k.
looking for. Belongs to a set I've been stripping off Templars.
He and his
The
keys.
Templar keys. I thought they'd been destroyed.
I'm not the only one who knows about them then.
If we find it, it's yours.
You have a deal. Let's go get your friends.
That's it? Really?
Thank you.
Hurry, to my bureau.
Guess we have to, do you raid every warehouse and do the assassination contracts? I do some assassination contracts, but they don't actually, pay out that much, right? So I'm a bit like, I don't know what I should be doing. I think piracy on the sea is still the best way to, the easiest and fastest way to get money. I do think the assassination contracts are just, you know, in a loop, so upgrading stuff takes forever. Yeah, I need 30 grand for the last upgrade of the hull of the ship. I think that is mandatory for the rest of the game. So I need about 21k right now. Oh. How about
We had 100 men, and they... See us counting.
At last.
Go to the bureau.
Stop, I tell you.
You must exercise caution.
does any of us still like to read books?
How this works. Take your position.
I could pretend that I would. I don't know. Damage, do you still like books? Really?
After the bastard!
I always say I'd like to read again, but then, you know, every time I start a book, like 2 chapters in and I never read again. I don't know.
Thanks.
I don't have the energy, I don't have the time, I don't know. Can't remember the time when I actually finished the book.
That's enough work for one night. Or do you grow fond of it?
That's it. No Templar. What about the key?
The Templar did not show himself. You will have your key next time.
No, Anto, there is no next time.
When you discover your conscience, or admit how badly you want the key, there will be a next time.
Blah blah blah. But is it giving me money? Wow. Not enough, to be honest. Yeah, it's a chain though. So what books have you been reading lately then, Damage? Is it something in particular or something else? And Jessa, are you actually reading books and... books, I know a lot of people that actually... Even my stepfather, he reads books on his phone.
I want my key.
Patience is a virtue.
Expecting company.
You may have your key sooner than you think. Help us defend the Bureau. The men we freed will help.
That's a lot. I'm reading Raymond E5 series fantasy. Never heard of it.
It is too quiet. I do not trust it. There will be more of them. Thin them out before the next wave. Advance!
Oh, what does this mean? How the fuck are we supposed to kill that many? That's just as much. Oh, I don't know.
Hold back! Another wave from the west! Too many still live. This will not be easy.
Don't lose sight of
This game has smoke bombs, it's too easy.
Edward, eliminate as many as you can before the next wave. Another wave from the east. You took out so many. You can handle this one-handed.
That's how we do it.
Edward, I am glad you showed up when you did. I'm sorry I have no key to give you, but
30 odd
No,
huge
he
books
can
and I'm
wait.
on book 3.
Whoever
Jesus,
did this,
30? What the hell is
teach
this
them a
about?
lesson.
And why does nobody know about it?
Templar's name is Kenneth Abraham.
Is it very famous or
Part
not?
of an ongoing war with the Maroons. But we have held strong and will not be defeated. Let me devise a plan.
2 weeks ago there was an exchange on national Australian TV. If you're interested, watch this. Recently I read The Art of Happiness. Kingsbridge, The God, Delusion, Sapiens, surely you're joking, Mr. Feynman, etc. That's still a lot, actually. Like I said, I actually don't really read anymore, so...
I have a plan, but it won't be easy. Abraham is well connected and his pockets are deep. But we have located a man in his inner circle. We will tail him until he reveals our target.
Let me bring him to his end.
Here he comes now.
I don't know what I have. Most people, I think. What do you mean by that?
Our numbers are many. Not standing a chance.
When you ask so nice.
Busy to not be invited to see us celebrate before our victory.
Quiet.
Oh, why can't I walk? Come on. Reading is boring, but getting info is nice.
The more the merrier.
I've just come from the barracks. I'm quite certain the new weapons shipments will end our maroon problem once and for all.
That is the plan. That is the plan.
You think they'll be expecting it?
Most likely. They always do somehow. This time, it won't matter.
I like reading, but I have so much else to keep me busy that I hardly make time. And that's the same thing for me, and I am annoyed with much of how books are written these days.
See you there.
Alex J. O'Connor. That doesn't ring a bell for me as well, right? Cosmic Skeptic.
Will the commander be in attendance tonight?
Sounds like an atheist channel.
He's here somewhere. The trap was right under our noses the whole time.
He's a slippery. He won't behave like an ordinary soldier.
Give them something to think about.
You wouldn't believe me. Let me take your mind off of me.
My father, Coroman. One of the few you left to tell the tale.
That could you. Is he or the warrior that took him out?
Finn had his name. And his brothers too.
Right, man.
But our war will be different. In our time, we take this land.
How can we lose? They're fighting with scabbing shots and living on plantains. It'll be over in an afternoon.
Cheers, mate. Hey, that's the spirit.
Silence. Put all through. Earthquakes, man. The attack.
Dick Rome and Abraham will be elected.
Your funeral. I've heard the story. That's not what you thought.
What the fuck are you doing? He debates Christians and Muslims. Okay.
It's the lookout, man. You really.
Yeah, most skeptic people I don't like actually. So.
No, man. You hear the Abbey horn. Run. See you coming from mine.
Most skeptic people have like a personal agenda against something, so. Don't we all? What do you mean? Don't we all? Where the fuck is he then? Shit. Personal agenda means they plan to benefit something? No, they have like a personal vendetta, personal reason why they want to attack them. Most of the times it comes out like many years later. And they will it's not like what the approach is wrong what they're doing most of the times, at least in my opinion, right? And most of them they actually will change over time because they agree that their approach is not the best way to actually do what they were trying to achieve, right? Who was that guy actually on YouTube like a lot of years ago? The Amazing Atheist or something, right? So stuff, you know, guys like that, right? They would have accomplished a lot more if they had like a different approach. But hey, I guess that's life. Ow. There we are. Finally. Jesus. What a weird mission.
How many years have we fought? Your men in the mountains with no weapons to speak of, and my army resplendent. And yet you live, and I die.
You lack the conviction to win.
Matt Dillahunty's show, The Atheist Experience. They discuss stuff with religious scholars and curse a lot. Stuff like that, right? I don't know. I mean, I guess the difference is that I still have like Christian parents, right? And I still respect them. As my sisters as well. Last one? I don't think so, right? There's not a new one on the map, though. Oh yeah, escape and hide, alright. There you go. We got 1500. At least that's something. Wait, what? No other? Did I get a key then? Because I didn't know. Next Saturday, your dad is gonna visit you? Oh, you're very nervous? Oh, I can imagine. How is that gonna happen? Because I thought... so it's not really 100% shunning then, or something? Or is there... yeah, is there a reason? I probably will. You don't know the reason, okay. And they're probably gonna bring you an offer, I guess. Yeah. They're gonna try and persuade you to get back in, probably. Yeah, so that's yeah, exactly. And don't go there alone, right? But you already know because if you're watching the podcast that what they might actually do, right? So. I disagree with that damage. Better in 10 years, because if you have in 10 years, you actually made up your mind. You know exactly what you want, so they can't influence you anymore. So. You wanna miss me, but I miss him so. Yeah, yeah. There's no easy way out, is there? I would have chosen not to meet him, because I think that's more easy. That's what I would do if my father tried to contact me. So, he is 76. My father is quite a bit younger, but I haven't seen him in more 18 years, I think. But I regret not saying what I did recently 10 years ago. What do you mean? What do you mean by that damage? Because I don't regret a bit that I haven't seen my father in 18 years, right? It was the best choice in my life. So... if you love your people, will learn to accept who you are. I guess that is a bit different when you are on in a cult, right? Cult comes on place 1, everything else in second, right? So that's not how easy that works. Because he's not gonna leave the fucking cult because of you, right? Conditional, yeah. Exactly. What do you mean about the damage? What do you mean with you regret not saying what you did recently? And also, what did you say recently? I guess it's against your mom? Told my parents what I really think. I've been taking shit and being respectful but being hurt by them for way too long. Alright. How did she react to that? And how is your sister handling stuff with them, actually? Well, that was my target. I feel like our parents are victims as well, though. That is true. But still, they are old enough and should be wise enough to know the fucking difference. And that is the whole thing. The whole thing is they should know better. Play totally oblivious that anything else was wrong, and yeah, okay, well. But I mean, she's still, you know. Well, and I mean, anything was ever wrong. She did so many things wrong, right?
Not tolerate the likes of him long.
Clear shot.
But I mean, if she's continually playing innocent, I would actually stop, you know, seeing her altogether, because that's not gonna, you know, that's not going anywhere, right? If someone pretends or does not know what he's doing wrong, like my father, then there is no fucking reasoning with that kind of people whatsoever, so. Both my parents are toxic as fuck. How about you? What do you mean your father? Because I don't know. Your father is not like a religious guy, right? So I don't know. Are they narcissistic? My father is. I don't know Damage's father. His mother most definitely is. I haven't seen Damage's father and never. I spoke on him on the phone, I think, for briefly once, but that's it. I'm drawn to cults. Probably. But I'm not contacting my father, seeing if he's in a cult right now. Both are. Okay. Has his own issues though. And then it's better than, you know, just to let it go, right? There's 8 narcissist leaders. It's a good thing. If you're gonna quit, you know, having no contact with them at all, that is absolutely like a weight off your mind, to be honest. Yeah. And at one point you can just say, okay, I'm done with it, and then just go, right? I mean, and I know so many parents of my friends of mine would say, yeah, you're gonna regret it not seeing your father, and you can't do this like this. And I said back then, I said this is gonna be the best decision of my life, and I'm never gonna regret it. And that has been 18 years ago, and it's still the best decision of my life. To just cut out the toxic stuff, the stuff that absolutely is well, in my case, it was actually also very terrifying, right? Because you would never know when he would, you know, freak out or, you know, explode, stuff like that, right? So people are either good for me or they aren't. It took me 10 to 15 years. Yeah. But that is when you can still see the good in people. For me and my father, that was the easiest way, right? Because there were no good sides on my father. So there were no redeeming factors whatsoever on any side. So that's why it's easy to cut somebody out of your life if you can't see any good, you know, you can't see anything positive about that person. So therapy seems to help a lot, according to Reddit. I don't know. My therapy days are over, I guess. Great white shark. To enforce the decision I had already known I had to. Yeah. I mean, well. But I mean, if you made it right now, I guess that's the best way to do it, right? Let's see. Where is the main quest? Oh god. Oh god. Long bait doesn't ring a bell as well. How the fuck are we gonna do this? We needed the shark, right? I don't want to go between these two free towers. So now we have to go that way.
Let's move!
Down they go!
Therapy can definitely work. Does not hurt to try. Depends on what kind of person you are. Because therapy in our country just means that they will try to change your behavior. Because if you are having problems with the behavior you're having right now, right, with the thoughts you are, then they're just gonna try and change that behavior, because then for them the problem is fixed. Which is not necessarily why you wanted to go to therapy in the first place, right? Sometimes you just need to talk. You need to, you know, realize that what you're doing is the right thing. But if you're already doing it, it's not a change of behavior. So therefore, therapy is useless. That's why they quit therapy on me. Because I wasn't changing. I just needed insight in why my choices that I made and wanted to make were the right ones. So yeah. Welcome to Can Teach Coping Mechanism. That's true, but I guess you can learn that on the way as well, right? I mean, I have enough coping mechanisms just to try to survive in my household, so. As a kid, being fucking bullied, had troubles at home, no place safe. That's why I'm so glad I don't see my father. change behavior. That will also provide you insights that can help you in life. Yeah? But it doesn't mean you have to change your behavior if you're already doing the right thing, right? That is the problem. The insight, that is the good thing. The bad thing is that they will always say it has to be a change of behavior. And if that is not going to happen, then they are not going to give you fucking therapy. That's what my therapist told me myself. So, but he wasn't allowed to, because you shouldn't talk to your patients like that, right? But that is sadly how it is. And then also a certain person did psychology, right? So and you pick up some stuff from there as well. So it is true. So if you really need to talk to someone or something else, I guess you're maybe even better off just talking to a friend, unless you really need that change of behavior. Then you should go towards a therapy. Yeah, to a therapist. It's a bit weird because normally I would have been the one that would you say the first time, immediately like, yeah, go to therapy. But I mean, if it's not gonna change anything, so. Hi. Hi. Hello. What is it? What is it? I'm gonna check and maybe my cat doesn't have any food. Wat is er? Wat is er? Heb je alles al opgegeten? Fucking fatty. Nee? Nou kom, gaan we eens kijken. Het laatste beetje ook eens. Hè? Het laatste beetje ook eens. Het laatste beetje ook eens. Oh. Alright. Bachkatten. Well, they're gonna be on stream quite a lot though, right? Because I bought this chair so Nala would lay on my back. And of course I'm not forcing her, but The eye can bite is a plot. Not really. Banjasa. The Vidian is back. Hey Vidian, how you doing? Yeah, don't talk bad about the cats, right? Wrong channel to hate cats, that is true. And also, if they bite you because you are petting them, then you didn't, I don't know, educate them enough or something, right? My cats will never, ever try to bite me. And if they do, they are running away like hell because they know they did something wrong, right? But yeah, they will bite other people, right? They don't give a fuck. I guess I'm the only person they don't bite, right? So, but I also give them food, so I guess that is a good reason, right? Gave it to a good person after a month? Really? Oh my god. Nah. I've been bitten a few times. But they were love bites? Well, I mean, and if they're playing, that's not the same, right? I mean, if a cat is playing, there's a difference between biting and biting, right? I mean biting, right? Like, she really wants to hurt you. Well, you can actually very easily, I don't know, unlearn that behavior, right? Because with animals, especially with dogs and cats. By the way, dogs is a lot more difficult because they have a bigger jaw. But if a cat bites you, you just push in their mouths, so they can't lock. That will lock their jaws, and they can't close their mouths anymore, so they can't bite you. And that's the only thing you need to do. They don't like that at all. Come on. Come on. Come on. True, I hate dogs. I like both. I guess I have more with cats than with dogs. It's not like I don't like dogs, but I don't like it that you have to, you know, schedule your whole life around the dog. That is something that I don't want to do. So, if you would be filthy rich and have servants to actually, you know, walk your dog or something like that, you know, I wouldn't mind to have dogs, but I don't want to walk with a dog every day for the next couple, what, 10, 15 years? Nah. You like both damage, but you still don't have any, right? Sad face. Ank with servants. I mean, it just means that, you know, I like dogs. They're nice animals, but I don't want to, you know, take care of them. That's why I don't have a dog. Zo weer Dutch. Laten we het kamp voor de katten. Snor wordt helemaal gek. Dus dat zijn we aankomen slaaplozen. I still use like the flea combs. They are actually they work very well for brushing the cat. I don't use anything else though. Been attacked by 3 times by dogs, so I don't trust the fuckers anymore. Jesus Christ, what the hell are you doing? But if you're afraid of a dog, then yeah, he will sense that, right? He will probably attack more. Hmm?
To larboard, sir. Some wreck's cargo adrift here, sir.
There's also one for the dog. There's a dog I walked every day. Played with every day, so yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Do you know why it attacked you or not? There should be a reason, right? Why are you scratching? I ate a dog. Alright. Animals damage. I can't imagine it will taste very nice though. Random, I guess, but I was 9 or 10ish. Okay. I love dogs, but I still eat them. Do you eat them on a regular basis, Jessa? I don't know. Is it a delicacy or something? So I can't imagine that carnivores would be nice meat, even though a lot of people isn't eat a lot of muscle. Yeah, exactly, and because it's a carnivore, right? Carnivores are never, you know, tasty. Most people say, except for crocodile. Most people say crocodile meat is very nice.
We're making to hit him, sir.
That one's down.
Go to planks.
In the Philippines, they eat dogs if they can't afford a pig for fiesta, right? But I mean, is I don't know if it is very specific. Pork meat is lovely. Never had it. The only weird thing I ate when it comes to meat is, I think, kangaroo, right? But kangaroo is not that special, to be honest. So But I never had any frogs or snails or, you know, all that kind of stuff. Never ate it. Meat is like rubber. The taste is good because of the spices. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't taste any good. I eat Skippy as well. I mean, it wasn't bad, right? But I didn't like Skippy. But I mean, it's not like it's super special meat, to be honest. But hey, I'm probably one of those heathens that you can actually doesn't know the difference when you what you drinking, Anki? Nothing. Struisvogel, yeah, maybe. But that's a bird, right? You can eat all birds, I guess. Well, I guess you know, regular birds, not like crows and stuff, right? And vultures. Yeah. Let's say again the same thing, right? And a drink adds up in 3, 2, 1. Oh, shut the fuck up. It's a cheap one, right? So. Like I said, moderation. Have you seen me drinking 15 of those today in this stream? No. So relax. Everything can be taken in moderation. Sort of. Maybe. I haven't had a smoke in more than a week, so shut up. And that's the only thing, because I smoked one cigarette of a colleague of mine. And damn, that thing hit me like a fucking truck last week, so it's the only cigarette I smoked last week, but I mean. I guess you're a person to spit out A5 Wagyu? Didn't think Wagyu was that special compared to other good steak. A5 Wagyu, I don't know. I never had it, right? But I mean, I guess if it just tastes the same as other meat, then, you know, why would I pay, like, top dollars for it, right? What do you mean, what? Why you use top of the line? I guess. But I mean, if I don't... Marbling. Care for the animals. For me, something tastes good or it doesn't, right? And that's it. That's how my experience with food goes, so. Good, it says butter. Yeah, I guess, right. It's like very smooth, very soft, right? Melts in your mouth, that kind of thing. I have heard people talk stuff like that like so many times, right? I don't know though. I have no experience with very expensive food at all. So cow massages in the meat. But if you ate it, damage, is it worth it? Old milk crows are close to Wagyu. Old milk cows. Alright. It's not as soft and smooth. Your wife told you it wasn't that special? Yeah, a barbar. That's not an English word, but okay. Barbaric. A heathen, you would say in English. 3 times the price of my favorite steak and was half the size. Not worth it. This is, in my opinion. Alright. Well, I can't eat, you know, medium rare steaks anyway, so. I mean, if damage is paying, I wouldn't mind, you know, eating expensive stuff. Salad at the restaurant, your wise words. Okay. Must be a hell of a expensive restaurant then, right? Hope you, oh, you as well. Alright. Because of the same owners. Okay. Guess we should actually take care of those, right? Another temple, something? Alright.
As much sail as you can!
Ooh, one shot. Oh. Why are you angry? Everybody now angry with me. Holy shit. New hunters immediately? Okay.
We'll be knocking him up, sir!
Is that like an infinite supply of ships then? Where is this restaurant? Oh, it's in Confiego in Breda. And yeah, that's good. Okay, it's pretty too far away. Win a lot of rewards and they have freaking expensive wines and shit. 1999 Crystal Vino, 1250 euros for a bottle of fucking wine. What the fuck? Well, you can pretend to be rich there. Jesus. Armand Rousseau, Jeffrey, yeah, whatever. I can't pronounce those words. 2800. What the fuck? $2,800, it's almost 5 months rent. Yeah. That's the difference between rich people and, you know, poor fucks like us. Sounds like the Wagyu problem to me. 2% better, 500 times the price. Ah, that's right. It's the experience, right? What do you mean, kill another civilian? What the fuck? What the fuck was he on about? It's a fucking pirate hunting ship. Most of that you're actually paying for the experience, right? So
I could use.
yeah, it's not worth it all, I guess.
Get the mainsails into the wind! All sail! She'll take it!
Pay the same amount of rent? Yeah, probably. Because it's also a house. Well, I'm paying like less, I guess, than that. Because for me it's a bit above 5 months of rent, but I only live in an apartment, right? So I don't have anything fancy, and I don't need it. So. Civilians or domestic animals? Oh, wow. Yeah, you better not say, but you pay. You bought yourself a house. That's something that's different, right? That's not paying rent. And you know, it's not a cheap house as well. So.
Will you sign on, lads?
It is 7:30 because it's increasing every hour means year, right? Probably. 7:30? Jeez. How in the fuck?
Loose and catch the wind! Crowd on every inch of sail!
Do you got any... Oh my god. Yeah, an hour, yeah. 7:30 an hour. That reeks of something else. What else? This typo. But 7:30, that is a lot. I don't pay... Not even 500, I think, right now. Can't feel your face. Oh, don't know if that's a good thing because of the alcohol, Jessa. Belgium salary is way higher than the Netherlands. Could be, actually. Well, that's not true. I guess maybe where you are in the, you know, not in my work field, to be honest. The Dutch actually pay a lot more than the Belgians. That's why we got all ITers from Belgium and the Netherlands. So. But maybe in your branch, it could be.
What happened here? You happened here, Edward. The damage you caused 6 years ago has not been undone.
I'm not an easy man to call a friend, am I? Is that why you're here?
To fight beside a man
En die
so
Dutch grens al bij.
by personal gain
Same
and
thing
glory
with
is
the
a hard
Belgians.
thing, Edward. And I have come to feel the assassins and their creed a more honorable cause. Have I been unfair?
No. For years I've been rushing around taking whatever I fancied, not giving a tinker's curse for those I hurt. And yet here I am, with riches and a reputation, feeling no wiser than when I left home. Yet when I turn around, look at the course I've run. There's not a man or woman that I love left standing beside me.
There is time to make amends, Captain Kennedy.
Mary. Before she died, she asked me to do good by her, to sort out the mess I made. Can you help me?
Not a lot to do in Zeeland, Antwerp, wherever. Yeah, exactly. Same with Eindhoven versus whatever the border in Belgium is there.
Mary
Yeah.
was fond of you, Edward.
I don't know any Belgian that works in Anau, but I know many Belgians that bought a house in Anau.
Aye.
Here in Limburg, it's the all the other way around. A lot of Dutch people have houses in Belgium because it's cheaper over here. And I do have a Belgian colleague, and I work in the Netherlands, so.
Why not chase every desire?
Why, indeed.
It might be that this idea is only the beginning of wisdom, not its final form.
That's quite a step up from the Edor I met here many years ago.
Yeah, health insurance is a bit weird in Belgium. Still need to have like a sick note and stuff.
So what do you think?
It'll take some getting used to.
I can still remember going to 80 a year. Yeah, it's absolutely
The second
insane.
attack this month, I should
The
have
rest the
moved
government
this
just
village
pays,
long
right?
ago.
So.
I brought all this upon you years ago, but I will stand by you now.
It will take more than a few favors to call you.
It's free in the UK, yeah, but in the UK it's absolutely really bad, apparently. But yeah, I mean, for some things it's really weird. I can still remember that I had the like the sick days. Yeah, you need to have like a sick note from your doctor. You can't get that in the Netherlands. They won't give you that because of privacy reasons. Even if you want to have, you know, a sick note for yourself, it's not allowed in the Netherlands. It's not happening. So I would always get like you get a 0 out of 10, right? just because you couldn't prove that you were actually ill or sick or whatever you want to call it. Absolutely fucking insane, Belgians.
Self a true assassin, Edward.
One thing at a time, mate.
And if you get a grade like every week, right, it's gonna be fucked. So, yeah. 28 euros and give a sick note to my insurance, and the insurance pays me 24 euros back, yeah. In the Netherlands, they don't give a fuck. There's a thing that is called trust.
Take close, Edward. Follow my lead.
Follow your lead, alright. Alright, what the fuck? Can I... What? How do I hang him? Oh, there we go. Right. Alright. And you pay 30% and 70% is for the insurance. That's the same in the Netherlands, I think. I think in the Netherlands it's even 80%. At least if you have a decent insurance. Yeah, in Belgium the government just pays a lot more. That's true. Alright. I can't see shit. Let's go. Alright. Nice. Cool. Not sure I'm doing this correct. But the rope thingy is the same as in the game before this, right? So.
Good to see you here, brother. Swift and clean, Edward. Kills all innocent.
Look at that. It's a very failed Sub-Zero, right? I'm out of alcohol now. I'm pissed off. You said you had 2 bottles or something. I don't know how big those bottles were, but what the hell?
You'll see the rat.
Finish them. I'm not satisfied. How big were those bottles then? I can imagine those were full-sized bottles, right? What do you mean? Yeah, it's not absolutely impossible, I guess, to drink 2 full bottles and then just, you know, 750 minutes. Yeah, insane. Also, you can still, you know, type perfectly, so that's absolutely fucking weird if you can manage 2 of those bottles. That's insane. That's not a good sign. Let's keep it at that. You should not be able to type at all then, I guess. I'm used to it and the bottle says 8.9%. Still, it's 2 bottles. I can handle my alcohol very well, but 2 bottles, and not, you know, I mean, doesn't mean I am blindly drunk. That's not true, but I mean, you really will feel that, to be honest. 2 bottles. Yeah, there's so many. Oh, it's a respawn thing. Right, never mind. Let's just go towards it. See ya, suckers. In Philippines, we drink whole bottles of rum. Normally I share a bottle of rum with my brother, and then, you know, at the end of the night we are pretty much. You know, we are very well, I'm not saying drunk, but I mean, yeah, we shouldn't drink anymore then, right? So. There you go. I mean, I like rum, but I mean, 1 bottle with 2 people, that's more than enough. And that is very unhealthy already, so.
And once more, you have our thanks, Edward. You are welcome here.
Thank you, sir. I'll rest here for a time before setting out, if I may. How's her child?
She is a strong woman, but not invincible.
I'm going to the night store. Oh, right. Good luck with that.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what time it is. I also don't know.
If I'd stayed in prison, they'd have taken him from me. He'd now be alive. Maybe this is God's way of saying I'm not fit to be a mother yet. Carrying on like I do. Cursing, drinking, fighting.
You are a fighter, aye. In prison. I heard stories of the infamous Anne Bonny and Mary Read taking on the King's Navy together. Just the pair of you.
It's all true. Anne would have won that day if Jack and his lads weren't passed out in the hold from drink. I don't. Everyone's gone, aren't they? Mary, Raccoon, Touch, all the rest. I miss them so. Rough as they were. Do you feel that too? All empty inside?
I do. Devil curse me. I do. I know my targets by sight well enough. But how will I find them?
We have spies and informants in every city. Visit our bureaus and the assassins there will guide you.
That fixes Torres and Rogers. But Bartholomew Roberts won't be near any city. Might take months to find him.
Or years. But you're a man of talent and quality, Captain Kenway. I believe you will find him.
Only a temp fix? Ah, yeah, drinking, yeah.
And if you're at a loss, don't be afraid to call on your quartermaster for aid.
Yeah, that was like smoking.
What's our present course?
Due west, Captain, if it's still Kingston we're sailing for.
It is indeed, Miss Bonny. Call it out.
Weigh anchor and let fall the courses, lads. We're sailing for Jamaica.
Oh, right, Adewale
Bark so loud.
I've barked louder, and to men twice as rough.
Interesting.
Bar at the old Avery, you mean?
Among other places. And I sailed with Mary and Rackham for a time, remember?
Of course.
Mary did most of the captaining, Jack did most of the drinking.
Did Mary... Did she ever tell you who it was that fathered her child?
It was a young fella. Sailed with us on that last voyage. The poor lad was killed fighting beside us. The only man not too drunk to stand up for himself.
There was so much about her I didn't know. I called her a friend. But was I one in return?
She thought the world of you, Edward. I've no worries about that.
Now, this is all most definitely new. So I don't know any of this.
That's good to hear.
Starboard! Some rich cargo here, sir!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals.
Something down below us, sir.
Oh.
Douse the gallants and royals!
Douse the mizzen tops.
The ship.
Hold down! Hold down!
There we go. 120 rum. That at least is worth something, right? How's rum? 380. That's not a lot. We need a lot more. And here we go. as well. Oh, he's down. Alright.
Mains out, let's go! You're all going to the boat! Bring them in for a steely
Here we go. Huh? Why? Right, there we go. Alright. No! Bye. Game. You gotta be fucking kidding me. There you go. Fucking hell. Why does it have to be so hard fighting against the only thing we... fucking against controls, right? Come on. This is the only annoying thing about this game, right? Why are the controls so fucking bad? And they were bad in those days as well, right? So not like anybody, you know, nobody knew it. There you go.
Someone blowing in! Cutter! Royal Navy! They're all who think she's a cutter! Cutters are in... Douse the Royals at top! Fire! Yes, sir! Good shot to triple! Fancy a wee swim, do you? More sail! All sail! Down
Welcome back, Jessa.
To larboard, sir. Cruiser, eat her sticks.
These waters are full of enemies.
Luthor, let's move.
I don't know. Why is this enemy territory then? Must be that ship or something. I don't know. Bought a Porto Thunder Ruby port 90%. Never tried that before. Guess that's wine or something? Well, it's a port, I guess. So it's not wine, but... It's not cold. Yeah, what do you think? That when you bought it, right? A what center?
Larboard, sir. There's loot floating here.
You have to explain that to me. What is this? Oh, this is There's a guard to someone else at the gate. I heard morning. I got chills. Ugh.
Ready to fire! Fire! It's right there,
Guess you mean like a psychiatric ward or something, right? Sex or murder or both? Ah, okay. It's the Netherlands, though. I mean... Stomach pain. There's a center across the night sword. How the hell are people thinking? Yeah, okay, never mind. It's like building a psychiatric ward next to a train station, stuff like that, right? It's like, why? They some of the crazies walk around. Yeah, that's even worse. There you go. Alrighty, fixed it. Why do you live there then? Also, I gotta say, a night store open at this hour. I mean, in the year and in Limburg, no way. Maybe in Maastricht or something, but anywhere else, nah. Don't even bother to try. Might be lucky at like a petrol station, right? 6 PM till 2. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening over here. Good thing you said it yourself. They just fucked it himself. Whoa, hey, my loot. He rammed me. What the fuck? Oh, that's my fucking loot. Well, he just suicided himself.
Give me some speed.
I like Indian food. Who doesn't like Indian food, to be honest?
We're clear, Captain.
Hello, game.
Ready to fire, sir. Ready to spit, sir. Brace for impact. Reloading. Ready to fire, sir.
Not in your top 5, but didn't try a lot of Indian food. No. Who's you're a cook, man. What the fuck? Yeah, the top 5 is Waiku. Oh, he is a chef. He's a chef cook damage, so he's allowed to have some standards, I guess, huh? Trans-Mediterranean Asian stuff. Indian is Asian stuff. Street food, there's a lot of Indian street food as well. That's digging a grave. But I like curry, so I think that's what I like. There's a difference between an Indian curry and curry as we know it, which you put on your fucking french fries, right? Yeah, I do get what you mean, right? I'm just messing with you. I do know what you mean, but still. Bloemkool with good. Hi.
Incoming fire! My clews down! Handsome wind! Douse the gallants of oil! Time's up! Let's get moving! Fire!
know much about Japanese, Chinese food, except sushi and the stuff they sell in Anala's Chinese. And most of the time that's a combination between Indonesian, right? Water and curry powder. Butter melt and let it take in all the taste of the curry powder and then dump in, you know. Alright. Cauliflower, I think it's called in English. Wow. That's what I was looking for. I guess a lot of vegetables have really weird names in English. Like quite a lot of them, right? Yeah, like what? How does that even... Remotely sounds like anything that you know, right? Curry is one of the best ways to prepare it. I guess you're the chef, right? you would know. I don't know any of that, to be honest.
Join us, or die.
Eggplant. Like, what the fuck? Now I don't know the Dutch word for it, right? Courgette, toch? I say like cauliflower. Oh, Jazz 88 will eat it because it sounds like a dog. If an eggs look like that, I'll throw it away. I eat eggplant all the time, mixed with egg. Okay. Aubergine. Oh, alright. Well, same shit, different day, right? Not fan of either, so... Something... that's not a... In the Philippines, they see eggplant tastes like chicken. I do think that they have like these chicken eggplant recipes these days, right? I think the people that are actually preparing stuff like that, right? And they say it tastes a bit like chicken. But why would you eat eggplant, right? Because chicken is one of the most cheap meat you can ever buy, so, you know. Just eat chicken. So I should not eat in the chicken feet, right? Whoa. Look at all these ships. Shark and snake taste like chicken. Could be, I don't know. Now, what's going on here? Oh, they're pirates. The Matrix says everything tastes like chicken. I just got a cop out. concerning. Can't we? Oh, we should be able to enter them, right? Come on. Alright. Just die. I'm not gonna be, you know, doing some weird stuff in the middle of this corner, right? Oh. If you pay 50 euros in the Philippines, you can get a leg sleeve ank. I have cousins with 5 euro tats. Ugh. I can tell what it is. No thanks. And I would really rather even try it myself then, right? Just buy myself a tattoo gun and just try it on myself. I mean, the only thing it really takes is practice, right? So. Where the fuck are you going? There you go. Let me board it because we need the health.
As much sail as you can.
Where is the
Don't all but me. Take the prize.
Alright, here you go. Reddit.com/r/bad tattoos. Yeah, exactly. No, thank you. It's not that having tattoos matters. It's like having something, you know, nice. There you go. Eat smoke bombs, bitches. Does look like that. All right. What do you expect if you pay 50 euros for a whole sleeve? I mean, come on. I could probably do it better than that, so. And that is without practicing, so. But I should actually go back to drawing again as well, right? If I had more spare time. You know, I can't play games and draw and, you know, sleep. And And drawing is also very energy intensive, right? Oh, shit. I have a tablet with drawing pencil, but I can only draw a SpongeBob. I do have one as well, but mine is a very expensive one, and I should actually be using it, so... What can you draw best? I am trying to do photorealism again, so... Yeah. But it's very hard to do the studies and stuff. Someone like Discord, I think. Oh. Draws the best naked woman. Yeah, if only. If only. The last thing I draw was... Oh my god, that has been quite a... I can actually see probably when I draw it. When I drew it. Draw on it. Ugh. English late at night. Yeah. April this year. So yeah. You can also see like I do have these stages. And it's not finished, right? But I'm just, you know, still practicing and stuff. What I actually wanted to do was actually stay up in the afternoon, not going to bed, and just spend that time in drawing. But easier said than done, unfortunately. And it doesn't pick up the game. Oh, now it does. Oh.
Captain Kenway.
You have something for me?
The present whereabouts of the Templar Woods Rogers. He is attending a small political function, so do it clean.
The word is King George is calling Rogers back to London.
Aye, not happy with his progress in Nassau.
Still too many pirates roaming about, from what I hear.
You'll need a disguise to fool the powderheads at this party. I suggest the visiting diplomat, Ruggiero Ferraro. He's been on our list for some time.
Understood. Will you send this to England for me?
Aye. The ship leaves tomorrow.
Caroline Scott Kenway, Hawkins Lane, Bristol.
Why is it so hard to find a good cheap motherboard? You need a motherboard? What do you mean? MTB mother... MTB, you mean just a motherboard for 450 euro? Yeah, absolutely fucking insane, I guess. Why the fuck am I actually... Why is he taking away my weapons? What the fuck is going on here? What do you mean with MTB, man?
Sailed with Long Ben himself, I heard tell.
Motherboard. A mountain bike. Oh, I was an MTX, I guess they. Yeah, mountain bikes are always expensive. Yeah, I thought like, what the hell? I keep checking it daily off of below.
I am ready. We go.
You presume too much, sir.
Leaning to get a new one. New ones will be costing over 1,000, I guess. More than double, man. At least if you want to buy a decent one. That's why the second hand are so fucking expensive these days.
No expression of joy, no aesthetic plan. You walk your streets like animals, like cattle with no sense of decorum.
Find a few good ones for the 500 range? Oh, really? Alright. I want the cube. Here he comes. Okay, I got a question for you, Davidian. Are you still 25? If the answer is no, why the fuck do you want to spend that much on a fucking bike you're gonna, you know, ride 4 times or something a month? The only dealer in the Netherlands doesn't have any in stock. It's all fun and games, right? Until you actually break a hamstring or something, right? And then it's gone anyway. Yeah, I'm going to ride the bike to work. I do get that. But taken into the woods, yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's gonna happen twice, and then you break something, and then it's gonna be like, yeah. That's how that is gonna happen. When you break something, I'm gonna tell you I told you so. What do you mean you have been detected? Oh, what the fuck? I recommend you negotiate on the price. I bet 200 on a 400 item and the guy usually agrees on 250. Oh man, that's why I don't sell stuff secondhand.
There is no beauty to this city. No expression of joy. You walk your streets like animals. Like cattle with no sense of decorum. You are all idiots. How do English believe you
I don't know why this worked, but okay. The furniture set cost 2200 at Web. I bought it for 700 on Facebook Market, as good as new. That's absolutely an insane difference in price, to be honest. My PS5 and car, freezer, everything is from Facebook. Alright.
Salve. Forgive the lateness of my arrival. I am Rogerio Ferraro.
Hi, Mr. Ferraro. Not a problem.
I am Mr. Ferraro.
Ladies and gentlemen, a toast to my brief tenure as Governor of the Bahamas. No less than 300 of our pirates took the King's pardon and swore fealty to the crown. And yet, for all my successes, His Majesty has seen fit to sack me and call me home to England. Brilliant! God bless the fucker! Therefore, hooray! Hooray for the ignoble and ignorant freaks who rule the world with sticks up their asses! Hooray!
Oh, the fuck am I?
And how is Mrs. Rogers these days?
I haven't the faintest idea, and I don't intend to inquire any further. We separated almost 5 years ago, and both our lives have been the better for it.
Forgive my curiosity, Governor.
Perhaps I'll be more candid later, when the remainder of my reason...
I do need a new couch, though. Sport was dark, red, and strong. Oh yeah, I guess it's sport,
You
right?
Mr. Ferraro, I take it. I do adore your frippery.
Don't even know how it
Elegant
actually...
colour.
Another engagement commands my attention.
What do you call it? I don't even know how it tastes like. I mean, port is not, you know...
Damn shame about your dismissal, Rogers. You had my confidence. I still do.
What there, Rogers?
Well, it's not a done deal, but...
Eh. So that's not allowed. Alright. I'm gonna collapse soon, it tastes bad. Alright. More than 2 bottles, I guess it's gonna be, you know...
Any regrets, Captain Rogers? Any business left unfinished?
Yes. That I paid for Nassau's restoration with my own money. Fully 3/4 of the improvements made to that bloody island, I funded by my private fortune. And if that doesn't spell out my commitment, then the king is a fool.
So I don't know how you can actually still type decently if you're that drunk.
I say that's a smart-looking outfit, but it can't be comfortable in this heat.
And the friends know about my
And how is Mrs. Rogers
actually repulsive drinking.
I haven't the
Alright.
faintest idea, and I don't intend to inquire any further. We separated almost 5 years ago, and both our lives...
But still, that looks like an alcoholic, right?
Forgive my curiosity, Governor.
Or, you know, it sounds like an alcoholic talking, so...
When the remainder of my reason has left.
You should really look out.
You are Mr. Ferraro, I take it. I do adore your frippery. Such elegance and colour.
Grazie, grazie. I should say the same about
Temporary.
you. So beautiful. Let us continue this at another time.
Thank you for hosting my little send-offs. I haven't been too rambunctious.
A little free with your speech
I don't want real friends. Alright.
Why then, how's this?
That's a bit weird.
All the monarchies of the world will be obsolete, and when that day comes, men like Torres
Draining too much energy. If friends are draining energy, they are not friends. It's not true at all. Give me a second. I'm gonna hide some food because my cat is absolutely been Mijn voedsel. Mine. Rest ook eens op. Huh? Eet rest ook eens op. Ja. Ja. IRL small talk, part is groups chats drain me empty. Online however is great. Well, I am not really into small talk myself as well, right? I really don't care about people's daily lives and stuff. Which is a bit weird, but I mean, and especially when I'm streaming and stuff, right? Most people expect something else than I actually am. That's why I know, that's why I don't have a lot of viewers. But I mean, if people are draining you of energy, then they are not friends. You don't waste any time on them. At least that's what I would do.
Oh, Christ, Rogers. You're a bold one. Half the local businessmen simply stood up and retired.
What the fuck is he? Oh, don't tell me that was my only chance. No, Rogers, you didn't see me. Oh, well, bye. It looks like the only opening, though.
I brought those brutes in Nassau to heal, by God, and this is the thanks I get. Unbelievable.
Damn right you did, Rogers. And if it's a character witness you need back home, I'd gladly tender a letter in support.
You know what happened. Doesn't matter. I'll just go and wait here until he comes here and then just stab him. If you see a Zan be hers, what the hell? That is. Like some people shout random stuff or laugh to party yourself. So strange typing on tablet is bad, I guess, but I don't know what you mean by that. If you can be yourself? Hers is yourself? Really? Yeah, I won't be myself, lol. I'll be fired in a day. But being yourself is draining. Yeah, that's true. And also, that also will put a strain on you long term, right? Because you can't pretend to be something or someone else for a long time. I guess in psychology you learn that the first crack will show within 3 years. So.
Friends with the Spaniard, Laureano Torres. Is that true?
It is, I am proud to say. Torres was a governor too, and like me, had a firm commitment to seeing justice done.
Yes, yes, go over here, go over here. Hello there, motherfucker. Oh, you motherfuckers. How to be confident to be yourself. You don't, that's, or you are or you're not, right? You don't need confidence or anything to be yourself. Because if you be yourself, you don't need the confidence to be yourself. It's a bit, yeah, it's a chicken or the egg kind of thing, right?
Well, it's not a done deal by any means. When the king hears my complaint,
Appreciate people that appreciate you for you. I guess that might be a decent explanation. Except for damage, because he's just an energy vampire, right?
They won't let me sail with the bastards.
There you go. But why am I an energy vampire? What the fuck? It's just exhausting, man. Coming in here with your over 2 meters fucking dipshite. Complaining about my windows. Oh, you haven't bought any curtains. I'm sorry, I find myself funny, right? Not giving a fuck would be nice. I don't give a fuck. And if I lose my job over it, then I'll lose my job over it, right? Still no curtains. I bought a curtain in the kitchen. But not in the second bedroom. Nobody ever sleeps over, right? You're the only fucking person ever, so... There you go.
He was a privateer once. How is it you lack so much respect for sailors only trying to make their way in this world?
You couldn't possibly understand my motives, cretin! You have spent a whole lifetime dismantling everything that makes our civilization shine.
But I do understand. I've seen the observatory, and I know its power. You'd use that device to spy and blackmail and sabotage.
Yes. And yet all...
Yes, I regrets. What do you mean regrets? Staying over?
Sure. Justice. To snuff out lies and to seek truth.
There's no man on earth who needs that power.
It's been a long time since we had a LAN party, to be honest. So.
No. I'm taking it back. And if you tell me where he is, I'll stop the man.
Here at the edge of a blade, I find a friend in you at last. Principe.
Het rast ook op.
You mad bastard. Our best sources say Principe.
What's happened? Is Captain Rogers hurt?
Captain Rogers said no.
What's happened?
Ah. He's not hurt. Not at all. Blah blah blah. If being you disappoints people, so be it. If they appreciate you for you, they will accept it. If not, it's their problem, in my opinion. True. It's not like you're making any friends with that kind of mindset, but if you do have friends, you know, and they will stay your friends for life, to be honest. So. How to apply that mindset? Yeah, that's difficult to easily say how you do it, right? You do it or you don't. For me, it was a specific...
Grab your kit and pack well. We're sailing for Africa.
Specific point in my life when I started doing that. But I was, I think, 18 or something. 17, 18 at that point. And at some point, you get a decision, right? Are you going to take the chance? Are you going to do it? Yes or no? And you don't look back. So, yeah. Yeah, it's either to act all your way through life and regret it. But yeah, it's a bit weird. Practice and try and error. Stick to being true to yourself. Kill Rogers from a bench. Got my stuff. I need to go to a harbor master.
Well, I'm not sure one of them.
It's not hard to be yourself, to be honest. Other people will have a hard time when you are being yourself, though. I mean,
Something I can help you with?
Not giving a fuck helps. But I've been doing that for such a long time that I don't remember how it is to actually think before I do everything, or what does any other person think about me, what should I do, or what I should sell. You know, I don't know. Oh, do we have enough? We have enough. Fuck yeah! All right. So now we can just. Oh, we don't have to. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Fuck. I don't have the plans. You'll find like-minded people being yourself. That's true. It's like you found some common ground on religion here. I guess you can get friends everywhere, though. Right. As we Dutch used to say, soort zoekt soort. So yeah. Ugh. I think I'm gonna go to bed though, because I am absolutely fucking knackered, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's best, to be honest. Because I am not actually knowing what the fuck we're doing, right? So like, yeah, okay, I killed Rogers, but I don't actually know why. Stuff like that, right? So, I mean, if you can feel, see, or notice someone not feeling comfortable when you're being yourself, so what? What do you do? Just ignore him. Why? What? It depends on this, right? If people are uncomfortable with who you are you deliberately hurting that person? No. If not, then you're not doing anything wrong, right? And if you are, then you can. Just being yourself doesn't mean you can't actually, you know, I'm going to say this in Dutch. Betekent niet dat je je niet kan aanpassen aan bepaalde personen. You can, you know, see other people's interests in mind and stuff like that, right? For example, I have a friend who's called Chris, right? And Chris is one of the guys, you know, he's been a friend of ours for many years. He lives in Singapore right now. But when he was still here living in the Netherlands, and you know, I call my friends, you know, all kinds of names, right? That kind of thing. And we were always more careful with him, but at some point he was I don't know what I said or something like that, right? And he was like, I really, you know, I feel really uncomfortable with you, you know, treating me like one of your other friends. So that's the reason why I don't. I mean, I don't want to hurt the guy. He's a good friend, so I can change my behavior around him just because I don't want to hurt him as a person. And that's how you should be doing that. It doesn't matter. I have to change my behavior around him because that is what I want to do, because I'm a friend of him. And it is not changing who I am at all. It's just that some cases you need to take it easy, for example, at work, family, but you need to be yourself most of the times, be able to say commands just like your friends. Just being yourself doesn't mean you can't actually, you know, think about other people or you know, I don't know, it's too late to say it in English, to be honest. I really need to go to bed. So it really depends on what being yourself is. I know what you mean by that, but much more socially developed than me. I'll be like that soon. I don't know what you mean by that, socially developed. If you mean that we can talk seriously from time to time, yes we can. We also have discussions, we also have all sorts of things, but I mean, socially developed? I guess my friends would probably say a lot different from me, personally. I don't know what you mean by socially developed. Being yourself to make people like you now. Maybe it would depend on what you are. I guess it is looking into a mirror, right? It is actually realizing what you are and, you know, see if you can change it into what you want to be. If it is a hardcore Satanist, then maybe not always. Being yourself doesn't mean you don't give a... well, no, never mind. I have a lot to catch up to. Even talking to strangers is extremely difficult. Yeah, I do get it. It's just like a social anxiety, right? Because you're too afraid what the other people think and what the other people would do. But there is no such thing. Because if you don't talk to that person, right? You don't even exist in their life. You don't. Nobody thinks to you like that or about you like that. Because you are self-conscious doesn't mean you exist in other people's lives. If I see someone walking down the street or something, I do not particularly think anything about that person, right? And even if you are overthinking it, doesn't mean that other people are thinking about, well, you specifically all the time. I do overthink everything myself as well, right? But I do not overthink what other people think of me or how other people would react to me. Because that is not gaining you anything. First of all, most of the times you're wrong anyway. So then you're just gonna talk in possibilities, what might have been or might be, or, you know, what could happen, which almost never happens, right? So it doesn't benefit you in any way, it just makes you more anxious. So you should stop thinking. Then that is something you should do yourself. Stop thinking about what other people think about you. And if you don't do that, you have a lot more energy left. You have a lot more self-confidence because you don't talk yourself down all the time. Because that is the problem. The problem is you. Strangers are easy practice. If you meet them once, it's like a save state in a game, and every time you load, it's a new NPC. Yeah, that's true as well, right? Even if you cock up, I mean... but that's how a lot of people do that, right? And that's still, you know, sometimes still a bit weird, so... these guys were attacking, but I wouldn't give the advice to go to a random stranger immediately, because that means that that's balls to the walls. Immediately throw yourself into the fucking deep, right? I guess some people might handle that, but I think before I had confidence, I wouldn't probably could be handled that as well, right? So, if they don't like you, see it's your mistake, learn from it. It's not, it's their mistake. So not everybody needs new friends, right? A lot of people are also very weird that I am, for example, talk about my colleagues a lot different than my friends. A lot of people are saying like, yeah, well, your colleagues should be your friends. Well, no. Sucks to be oversensitive. I don't think so. You just need to know how to deal with it. Because still, it's your problem, not somebody else's, right? You are affected by it, not anyone else. So. Oh. Why is everybody attacking me on sight? Is that because I have weapons or something? Guess what? I declined last minute. Oh, my friend invited me like 10 times. I declined them. But why do you decline? Do you decline because you are scared because you are scared for something, but you actually want to join, or you don't want to join? Because if you don't want to join, then do you have a legit reason, or do you just don't want to be with them? Relativize the situation. Might not everybody needs to like you or who you are.
Thanks. Kenway, isn't it?
Yeah, think about yeah. The first thing you should be doing is just analyze your own actions, right? There's a reason why you do that. If it's consciously or subconsciously, the problem is if you do something subconsciously, you should make it a conscious decision. If you decline or accept something, that should be a conscious decision. Why are you doing it and why not? Because you can stand behind your fucking decision. That will help a lot. I don't know how to mingle with them. They'll probably think I am boring. So it's not that you don't want to join, it's just that you're scared of some non-existing consequences, right? But you also say, like, they will probably think you're boring. Probably and think, right? So they're both non-existent. Non-existent. So now the hardest part is to actually accept that. And then to, if you want to go, go anyway. Because that is how you get that confidence. I learned that however you present yourself, how you think, they want you to act and they will talk about you behind your back. So I'm myself now knowing that there will always be talking about your back. That made my life a lot better. Yeah, that's true as well, right? If people are overly friendly towards your face and stuff like that, right? Or they talk about other people towards you behind their backs, they will do it about you for other people as well, right? There's a difference between genuinely talking about someone because you're worried or something like that, and just talking about someone's back, behind someone's back. So, seems like a lack of self-esteem, something you can work on, maybe even with a therapist. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, and for sure, right? Because you just, you know, in the grand scale of things, you just left, right? So that you really have to come to grip that, you know, I guess the world outside works a lot different than, you know, what you were used to all your life.
Kenway.
But yeah, no, if the next time, okay, let's say this: if your friends invite you to something and you want to join, and I mean, it is your holiday, so there is no fucking reason not to join, right? What is the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is they think you're boring. Yeah. So the result is you're sitting alone at home as a result, maybe talking in live streams like you're doing right now. There is no consequence to it. There is no bad thing. The only thing you can have is more positive things out of it. Because if the bad things you are so scared of happen, nothing has changed than what you're doing right now. So why not try and go? And if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's something else, right? But at least you tried. Pretty sure they would not invite you if they thought you were boring. That's true as well. But I mean, there is no negatives to it at all. But you guys can actually keep on discussing this amongst yourselves, I guess. But I really have to go because I am falling asleep. And I have to work tomorrow. I'm just running around randomly in the game. You guys are amazing. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're nothing special. We're nothing different. We are just some guys online, bored, you know, as everybody else. And, you know, there are lots of people in this world that if you want to have like a serious discussion or a serious talk from time to time, or even have fun or switch between it rapidly, a lot of people don't have a problem with that. Not at all. So... we are not amazing indeed. Exactly, we're just some failures as well. That's being, you know, alive is all about, right? But just the weird ones from the lot, that's true. We're absolutely nothing special, that's true. Keep playing for us, you puppet thank. I wish if I had a holiday or something like that, I wouldn't mind, right? But I have to work tomorrow, so I really have to be awake for that. So we used to getting crapped on a lot, so we don't give a shit anymore. That's also true. I mean, what you hear about, what you learn about people bullying you severely for about 15 years, right? So I don't give a fuck about human beings at all, right? Please stream again tomorrow. Maybe I'm not. I can't. I don't make any promises ever. I'm sorry. I just don't. And this is just being honest, right? Because yeah, that's what it should be. We are the dangerous ones. We are the dangerous one. Okay. We don't care about the shit we don't have powers over. Exactly. Puppet monster demands. Oh man. Might even try to play a racing game tomorrow because I don't have to I have to work tomorrow at home, right? So I'm not trying to set up everything and then break it down within 1.5 hours, right? But I don't know. We'll see. I still have to finish this game as well. I thought I was nearing the end, but apparently we are not at all. It should be, right? Because normally there are only like 12 acts and I'm near 9 or 10. Something like that. So it's a bit weird. Weird pacing. But hey. No! You'll get over it, Jessa. It's not the end of the world. Jessa loves the racing games. Oh man. This is a game most people say we have to try this out as well, right? Disco Elysium. We'll see, we'll see. In any words, I have more than enough games, right? So what is it? It's an RPG. You're playing like a detective, something like a addicted substance addicted detective, right? It's a very weird RPG, but more into the social aspect. So it's a lots of talking, a lots of figuring out, oh, you're a detective or police agent, something like that, right? With a lot of, you know, self problems as well. So, hey. So there is no game like it, to be honest. So therefore, it's very hard to explain. Or else we should play games together, Damage. Even though you don't have a lot of time, right? I mean, might actually restart things as well. What is the game called? Divinity Original Sin 2. Best game of the year was Judgment. I don't know what that is. Judgment. Together, what is this concept? I know you don't like to play video games anymore, right? You just like to pretend. Pretend to kick ass and drink whiskey, huh? What is it? Drink whiskey and play games. No, we don't do either, so. But yeah, I can also, what is it called? Like the Heretic and Hexen series, right? I think you can even, with the mods / new engines, you can actually play them co-op as well. But I don't know if that's easy to set up, so. We'll see, I guess. But yeah. I would say that's a discussion for another day, to be honest. So, what is it? Doe niet zo boos. Doe niet zo boos. Doe niet zo boos. Kom hier. Kom. Kom. It's see, cats can listen. So, yeah. Night night, everyone. See you all next time, hopefully tomorrow.